Hey y'all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. Last time, we dove into a little side dungeon that basically had a big mimic problem. The place was infested, but we managed to come out on top and come away with a brand new archetype, the Faker, who Heizme is going to be sporting today as we venture back into the catacombs under the Grand Cathedral, because we have not one, but 2 side quests to clean up in this area. Seriously, I thought I was just going in to get a memento, but now I've also got to come away with eight skulls?
Speaking of.
All right, let's go. You took on a request, as I recall. Might it not be best to resolve it quickly?
Should we go in?
Yes, I want to complete the requests.
Well then.
All right, let's go in. 2 requests. Surprising that we actually have 2 I can do in the same dungeon. Oh, the muggle is as thick as always. Since we're back here, we should hurry and take care of that request we got.
Let's do it.
The army still doesn't have enough manpower, so let's lend a hand.
Let's see.
How do we get deeper into the mausoleum? Yeah, that's a good question. Especially, wow,
It's all clear.
there's a lot of stuff in here. Okay, these doors were all locked. These doors are no longer locked. Well, now I'm suddenly curious. Can I break these? I cannot. All right, I gotta go by a shop and, damn it. Shut from the other side. Yeah, I gotta go by a shop and, appraise my stuff at some point.
Stay present and focused.
How bad is the enemies in here gonna be, eh? I see some greens, I see some yellows.
Looks like it could be useful.
I see some creatures who are flickering between blue and yellow. And I see a dude. Get away, you blasted oh wait, you're people. Don't scare me like that! You're that elder who fought at the Grand Cathedral, correct? I was nearby when we were fighting the skeletons that man was controlling. And by the way, you lot sure were using some amazing skills. What kind of magic was that? Let's not worry about that. What are you doing here anyway? I'm part of the Survey Corps. When we got reports that there were monsters prowling around here, we got dispatched, but whole damn squad fell apart when dead bodies started showing up, writhing like something out of a nightmare. Our captain booked it straight out, leaving the rest of us behind. Bastard. They aren't much when they're alone, but if they swarm you, it's pretty dangerous, so be careful.
Thank you indeed.
We'll stay a while longer to catch our breath, but without our captain, there's no way in hell we'll finish the work. See you out there. Shouldn't be a problem. Ooh, hero's incense. I mean, I'd rather have hero's fruits, but I'll take what I can get. Now, where am I going? Oh, right, there's a treasure chest over here. One that teased me the first time I went through this area.
We found something.
Monk's clogs, purified at a church. God dang it. I already went there, purified everything at a church, and I ran out of purification items. I need more. Big door. Okay, there's gotta be actual enemies around here somewhere, right? Like those.
All right, how's that?
Did it!
That was brilliant.
Oh, hi.
Come on.
There's a mortar skull. We should deliver them once we've got 8. Thank you, Gallica, for telling me. So any enemies that can drop mortar skulls get lit up on the map? That's awesome. Oh, I can deal with these guys now in 1 hit. Thank you.
I knew you could do it.
And I can do this and keep all my mana, because I haven't had to spend any. Wait, there's somebody here who wants a mortar skull.
That worked like a charm.
Thank you.
Keep the pressure on.
I saw him wandering around graced water. Yes, give me more of those. Oh, hello. Skellies! Lots of skellies!
Keep it up.
Lots of skulls for skellies.
Take it with
Oh,
us.
there's a red enemy on the map. Means someone's actually gonna give me a challenge.
Watch out.
Oh, no, it's not, it's an Elema.
All right, we did it.
Time for some close combat.
No, escaped, little bastard.
Yeah.
The only downside to being the merchant is, yeah, your ability to fight in the overworld, it sucks. Treasure chest, and yeah, I heard skellies coming up behind me.
Amazing.
Oh, money! Yeah, there, skellies, bastard skellies, lots of bastard skellies.
Really?
All of whom will die. Wait,
That worked like a
they didn't drop any mortar
Keep
skulls.
the pressure on.
That's interesting.
What now?
Do I already have all of them? We've collected 8 mortar skulls, now we just need to deliver them, okay. It's nice of the game to tell me that sort of thing.
Looks like they found us.
Oh, this is a floor change. I don't want a floor change. I want to stick on this floor and finish exploring it before I do a floor change. So far, I haven't seen anything in here that's remotely threatening. What level are these guys? Level oh, they're level 20.
Come on.
Very impressive.
Treasure chest. I guess I'm just too damn diesel. Bomb of life. Maybe the game expected me to come here before I did the main dungeon in this chapter. The hell? Is that a Magla Hollow? In a side dungeon? Sure, why not? Well, I guess this place is connected to the Grand Cathedral, so maybe it's giving me that that set of teleporters. I feel like I'm playing Hyrule Warriors again. These guys just fall before the freaking merchant class. Hello?
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
Hold on.
I see the enemy.
What the heck are those games called? Oh, they're called Muso games, right? That's what they're called. Did I miss? I missed a passage. Hang on. Curious where this is going. Down and around. Oh, hi!
On your toes, everyone.
Oh, wow. Even the big red guy fell before my freaking power.
We're so lucky.
Heroes Leaf of Light. I'll take those. That's 1,000 archetype experience. That's a lot of experience for these higher classes. Hello, treasure chest. Fake? No? Chipped key lower half. This sort of looks like a key, but it's just part of one. It's not usable as it is.
But
Considering someone went through the effort to store it in a treasure chest, there's probably a counterpart somewhere. Let's go look for it. Uh-huh. I got half a key. Now the only question is, where's the other half of the key? Ah, locked from the other side, you say. Like this one is. Okay. This goes up, right? Yeah, this goes up to another Magla Hollow, sure.
Where to?
No, okay. I thought these might be a separate teleporter. I thought these might be part of the cathedral, but they're not. They're actually a separate teleporter network, which makes this a separate dungeon from the Grand Cathedral outright. Ah. This connects back to the main section, which means now I can actually go through that lower part. It's over there that I skipped out on.
nice work.
Oh, there we go. Finally, something I can squad battle, and it's one of the little freaking elementas. All right, well, I want to see how this Faker class plays.
You won't escape.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know you guys had a resistance.
Let's
Oh, right, no, because his attacks are fire-based because of the weapon he has.
Come forth, royal soul.
I forgot about that. That's on me. Still don't think this is going to be a problem.
The power of ice.
Jesus. Oh my goodness.
keep your energy up.
I mean, the A experience is nice, but this is mostly there just to go in for the Mog and the money.
Short work of that.
If you see a use for it,
Chest. Oh, I bet this is the other half of the key. Yep, upper half.
Mayhap.
This too looks like a key. The shape reminds me of... Oh, I think I know what to do. Let me borrow that for a second. I'm going to try putting the two pieces together. And she drops them. Oh, damn it. Oh, there we go. Inner Sanctum key.
All right.
Done and done. We just had to put the two together. We should be able to use this now. Perfect. And this will connect to that hallway that I was just in. Unlock. Perfect. Now we can go down this way. And I imagine this is where I need said Inner Sanctum key. Grab a quick save. So far, this has been a pretty easy little side dungeon. I mean, seriously, I barely spent any time in here. I've just been beating the heck out of everybody.
Yep.
Thank you, Plateau. Now, let's see what's on the other side of this.
I don't like
The mark was really dense up ahead. Something might be there. Are you ready? Let's go.
Yeah.
Ooh, it stinks in here. Oh, one of you.
What?
What the? Is that a ghost? Well, I guess we are in a crypt after all. And there's even a melancholia crystal here too.
Wait.
Calm yourself and remember that death is a passage through which none return. It is more likely a monster which has undergone mental colonization.
I see.
So this was the dark presence that Gallica sensed. Perhaps we have these crystals to thank for the strange changes afoot in this crypt as well. Let us avail ourselves of this opportunity to shatter them completely.
However,
Looks like it's not going to be that simple.
Get ready.
Oh, here we go! Grandpa wants to play! Oh, Skellies! Hold on, I want to see.
They're pretty tough. Better be careful.
Really?
I need disface me. Magla gather. Formidable.
My God, that did damage!
Do this together. No, this won't work. Merge it.
Alright, Andre good, he's gonna be weak to light still.
You hit
Yep! Oh my God, he is weak as fuck. Alright, we just need to start thinning the numbers.
3 remaining.
Crit for the win!
Prevail. I crush you.
You're gonna deal with this.
Numbers dwindle. Good.
Oh, power of kings.
I'm gonna Tarun to this ass.
Methods.
Take an attack down, sir. It's good for you.
Flare.
Get the small fry out of here.
Last one.
Goodbye, light weak.
hold back.
Okay. What are the odds that this guy's gonna reflect physical? Pretty good again, so let's just hit him with the ice. He's also pretty squishy, let's be honest. Oh, you bitch!
Hulkenberg's been hexed.
For all.
She better hold back her attacks until it's gone.
You little shit!
Not this one. To you.
Just pass it.
I'll use what I must.
He's gonna get hit with backlash if he attacks.
Erupt.
Yummy!
I won't hold back.
He attacks, he's getting hurt too.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna take much. Oh God, never mind, I took a lot. I took a lot!
Vanquish evil. The power of ice.
Oh,
The most.
is it half?
Oh, power.
Is it literally half? It is literally half, isn't it?
Not
Okay,
now.
well I'm gonna fall back and I'm gonna metal line.
Prevail. Healing arts.
Much thanks.
I knew you'd help.
Thank you.
Be not. Oh, power of kings. Magla gather. Commendable bearing.
And then he's gonna lifesteal us back.
Hulkenberg's been hexed. She better hold back her attacks until it's gone. You hit their weakness.
Yeah, God, it is literally half what I take.
Be frozen.
Whew. Goodbye. Okay, Hex is a little scarier than I thought. I didn't realize it was half the damage I took. Ooh, Weeping Blood Staff and a Seer's Earrings.
To ever greater heights.
Thank you for the ranks and the Hero's Leaf.
Power swells forth.
Sukunda, hit and evasion. Need him to get to Rakunda and Dakaja. Those are what I really want. And Busted Crystal. And another door, I guess we're not done yet. Ooh, Black Jewel Necklace. Oh, we managed to take it. Huh? What's that?
That's...
Oh, could that be the trinket that noble lost? He said it was a memento of his wife, so let's take it to him.
I'm heading back.
Well, that guess that's about reason for being here. Aw, oh, you're just gonna throw me out like that? Fine. Or not. Oh. Oh, I can keep going, you say? Don't mind me then. No reason not to, if that's the case. Ah, I can unlock this now. Thank you, shortcut back. What I really need though is this stupid thing off of me. Come on, Hex. Hello. There was a reason to keep coming. One more treasure chest.
Nice.
Not bad.
Sapper pendant. Prevents burn. Okay, meh. That's an acceptable little accessory, but I'm not gonna fuss my time over it. I guess that means we are officially done out of here. There, that was easy enough. Here you go, buddy.
Oi.
Oh, hold on a minute. Are those mortar skulls? Tell me, did you bring this for me? Only for you to see. Now, here you are.
Excellent.
Oh, I'm not dreaming then, am I? I really don't have to die? Oh, I'm so relieved.
I see now.
Are you gonna tell us why you need these mortar skulls now? You see, there's this weird fad amongst the nobles right now, where they think placing skulls in elms will ward off disaster. Personally, I think they attract them. But normal ones are no good, apparently. There's got to be one of the specially marked ones from the mausoleum, or they supposedly have no effect. Completely daft, right? A noble with more money than common sense demanded that I bring him the skulls, so I'd be sent to the gallows if I didn't.
No kidding.
Seriously? Oh, that's ridiculous. I still can't believe they made such an outrageous threat over such a silly superstition.
Yeah, I thought nobles were supposed to be a little more, noble. Or at the very least smarter than that. Oh, but lately they've all been panicked. I think that whole Grand Cathedral fiasco reminded them that it doesn't matter just how much coin or influence they got, they can still just die like the rest of us. With leaders like this, I doubt anything around here is going to settle down and go back to normal anytime soon. Anyway, thanks to you, I managed to escape with my life. Here, the reward I promised. Why, thank you. A brigadine and some cash. Not much cash, mind you. Thanks, Sonelda. You only put your life on the line for a complete stranger like me. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Oh, come on, seriously? I don't get any, renown for that? I'm a little disappointed. All right, day's over. I'll have to turn that quest in tomorrow. Back at the tavern.
We recovered a necklace in the mausoleum, correct? It belonged to a nobleman. We should return it with haste.
That entire mess has affected me a great many people. It's all such a shame.
All the more reason to fulfill our goals so that further tragedies may be averted. He's probably really going to get it back. Let's deliver it to him before we forget.
The deadline is...
The road that was blocked by the landslide should be cleared soon. We've got the head that we were after, but I'm sure we can do more good around here in the meantime.
Yeah, to most people we're still a band of nobodies. Maybe we should visit more and see if we can get strong enough to make a name for ourselves.
Feeling worn out?
You all look like you've been through the ringer. Nothing like food and rest to fuel the mind and body, eh?
I'd say we've definitely earned our rest today.
Alright, new day, new day. Now, first things first, let's head back to Trod and let's go turn that quest in. Here we are.
What?
That black jewel necklace! Don't tell me you found a proper warrior to help you retrieve it! I did it myself. You're seeing things. I got it myself, you dumbass. Of all the people, it had to be a worthless elder. Fine, I'm keeping it. I've seen your face before. You're the youth who helped to restore order during the attack on the Grand Cathedral. I apologize for my earlier behavior. The things I said. I can't even imagine what my wife would think if she heard me utter such discriminatory nonsense. Allow me to reminisce for but a moment. My wife was a researcher at the King's employ. She had such wit. We would talk for hours, endlessly discussing the country's future. She was kind and noble. Frankly, I never deserved her. And this necklace, it was the object which she treasured most.
Really?
Oh, wow, I never would have guessed. I'm glad we were able to bring it back to you.
Thank you.
You have my deepest, most heartfelt thanks. Here, the reward I promised. Accept it as a gift from the both of us. Unfortunately, I'm running low on funds, so this is the best I can do. Forgive me. Man, you give me courage and you give me some renown, I'll take it. Yeah, see, I'll take the courage. 4K is not bad either. Goes in the war chest. Just like the courage does. Man, we almost to courage 3. Getting there. A courageous young elder. I shan't forget your kindness for as long as I live.
And I'm off.
Now that I have this memento, I have some closure about my wife's fate. I should return to the countryside now. I bid you farewell. No renown again. Disappoint. Alright, who is available? All the party members are available, which reminds me. I'm wondering if this means that we're getting 3 more party members. Otherwise, I'm not sure why we would start Nuris here. Because that's, I don't know, just a theory. Just a theory. Anyway, Maria. We're always talking to Maria whenever possible because we really want that XP booster. I want Burn and Purpose. This is what I want. Get her to rank 7. So we go talk to Maria.
Mister?
Come on, Maria.
Mister! Is Mr. Nearest there? Do you think you can help me make a sign?
Let's go ask him.
Yeah.
Okay, my heart's already beating real fast. I'm a little nervous.
Bonus hangout with Nuris.
Oh, a present you say? And no cheap trick either, but one that requires my assistance to create.
You can't help, right? It's a lot to ask. Maybe it's beyond your abilities. Oh, God, we're gonna tease him.
Oh, color me intrigued. You've piqued my interest, so I must oblige.
Really?
You really mean it? This design, I believe it's your work, isn't it, young miss? I am thus inspired, Such lovely line work and vibrant colors. A truly innovative schematic.
Genius.
My girl, you're quite the blooding artisan, are you not? This sign is sure to brighten up even the gloomiest avenues and greyest boulevards. Oh, thank you very much. Ah, yes. I know I've got a fine cut of wood around here that was destined for this purpose. It should be crafted in a way that repels both rain and ravenous bugs alike. Yes.
Oh dear.
Amazing.
Wow, Mr. Nuris is really helping us. I can't believe it.
I'm glad we asked him. I think he'll do a good job. No, I'm glad we asked him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really hope Miss Fabian likes it. I didn't ask her before we started making it. I hope it won't be a bother.
Oh,
Ahoy, young lady! The sign is now ready to astound the people of the city. It should be installed at the optimal angle, so I will need to handle that myself, certainly. To the honeybee!
Oh dear.
Hurry, mister, let's go!
Maybe we should check the sign first before he puts it up.
now then.
I'll install the sign now, so step back and leave me space to work.
This is where we find out that Nuris has invented neon. Oh my god, that's actually pretty cool looking.
Oh, wow, it's so sparkly! An astute observation, little miss. But there's more to this work than good looks. She's built to last as well. I've outdone myself once again, as I'm sure you'll all agree.
Maria.
Maria, have you returned home?
Oh my.
You know.
Look, Miss Fabian, I asked Mr. Nuris to make this for you. You said the last sign was too old, so do you like the one we made instead?
It's a gift. Maria designed it herself.
Oh, Maria, you... you did this for me.
Aww.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Of course, I absolutely adore it.
Oh, good.
I'm so glad.
Wonderful.
It's truly a wonderful sight, and so well built too. It's the perfect way for the inn to greet new guests. Just look at all these smiling faces. Oh, if he could see you now, why, he might even shed a tear.
Aww.
Oh no, Miss Fabian, are you crying? Oh, pay it no mind, my dear. The sign is so bright my eyes are still adjusting.
You all.
Now then, how about a feast? On the house, of course, to thank you for all this. Oh, you will come in and eat, won't you? Oh, of course, it would be quite rude to turn down free drink, would it not?
Oh my goodness. Nuris, you can't handle your drink. We've already shown this.
Good.
I'm glad.
It looks amazing. She loves it. Mission complete. Ah, Miss Fabian really loved it, I can tell.
Okay.
Yes, but it made her cry. Do you think Papa would cry too?
Tears of joy, maybe.
Do people cry even when they're happy? Ah, you're right. Miss Fabian was really happy, huh? Am I just like Papa now?
A little bit, yeah. You did a great job. I think you might have outdone him. Nah, you did a great job. If I say you outdone him, maybe not.
Oh, yay.
Oh, do you think that makes Papa happy too?
You know.
You know, when you give me pictures of your journey, I'm always surprised. I've never seen anywhere else except for this place and the sky. But your pictures always teach me about so many places on the outside. It makes me really happy and excited to look at them. I want everybody else to have fun too. I want to give that feeling to a lot of people.
By
There's
the way,
so many people around here that are always crying or getting upset. Everyone is sad, trouble, and lonely.
And is that 2B on the poster over there?
Both grown-ups and kids, everyone is suffering, just like I was.
I'll do my best.
But I'm okay now, so I want to make things okay for everybody else too.
I can sense Maria's kind determination and the strong trust that she has placed in me. Maria, rank 6. My healer can have 3 slots now. I might actually have to start playing the healer class properly.
I want to make sure that boy is feeling okay too.
Oh.
Maria, could you come here and help me serve the food? Oh, let's go. I can't wait to eat.
Yeah, Fabian's cooking is probably the bomb. After sharing a delicious meal with Maria and the others, I went back with Nuris, who was in a chipper mood. Of course, I had to carry him back because of how drunk he was. All right, evening. Who is available? No one. No one is available. Why is this thing glowing all of a sudden?
Hang on. What?
Curious all of it. It's glowing like crazy for some reason. Does it always do this in rain?
Let's.
Huh. Oh my good. Oh, it was glowing because I had a huge thing to bank. I'm sitting on 2100 mag all of a sudden. Yeah, that was worth it.
Amazing.
Sucks I don't have anyone really to talk to at night, but I guess I still need a lot of stats. So let's do tolerance. Sanctism believes that there is one true God. Followers relinquish their fears and apprehensions to him as he presides over all of creation. This runs contrary to our Mystari teachings, as we believe in a multitude of deities. That is to say, Sanctism's teachings are quite simple. They easily transcend tribal barriers and then spread across the land. There we are.
All right.
A little bit of tolerance, might as well. God, because tolerance is going to take a while to level up.
The interest you've shown, somehow I feel this has lifted a weight from my heart. There are Mystari living in other cities as well. If you have the chance, do try speaking with them. That road that was blocked by the landslide should be cleared by tomorrow, apparently. We set off for BRILEHAVEN as soon as it reopens.
True.
We have acquired the head we sought, but if we are to truly get in Lewis's good graces, we should endeavor to stand out further from the other candidates. Yep, even after all this, we're still just a bunch of nobodies. Maybe we can improve our reputation by helping some of the people around town.
True.
A wise suggestion. Some uptight behavior and altruistic deeds are just what we need to gain more recognition. I lost Heisman's voice there, apparently. Well, I was going to focus on leveling more townsfolk up. Well, not more townsfolk up. I want to level up more party members.
Why?
Okay. Let's see. Stroll is at 4, Hulkenberg is at 3, Heismay's at 2. So let's do Heismay.
Ah, it's you.
Ah, it's you. Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. I don't suppose I could ask you to help with something. I know I'm imposing, but... Remember we spoke about finding a spot to lay my son to rest? I happened across a nice place the other day. Well, let's go.
My thanks.
You'll go then. The place I'd like to go is a cemetery on the outskirts of town. Sounds good. Plenty of new graves, possibly victims of those dark doings at the castle. Perhaps my boy would find solace here among many his own age. But it seems they don't cremate the dead here. Don't want my son feeling out of place being the only child here in singed pieces. Hard enough for a boy his age to fit in. Shall we look somewhere else? Seems like a good place. Yeah, shall we look somewhere else then?
That means.
My thanks.
My thanks. I think we do well to check other options.
My apologies.
How about somewhat deeper in the forest? If you don't mind indulging me just a bit further. Sure. It's a nice quiet place. Seems a peaceful place at first glance, but it's not really so, is it?
No.
Pattering footsteps from beasts among the trees, the smell of animal waste. I can feel them eyeing us from the shadows too. It's too dangerous. Well, he'd not be lonely at least. That's one way of thinking about it. But beasts do not understand the ways of people. Seems more likely to me that they disturb his grave.
We shouldn't.
I think it's still too early to make a decision. I'd like to look at other locations if you don't mind. No problem. You want to keep looking? You're very thorough. No problem.
Got it.
My thanks.
I appreciate your understanding. You're certainly more patient than I was at your age.
The truth is...
All you Jeeves travel far and wide to find the perfect resting place. Some build an altar at home. Some scatter the bones in the sea. Some bury them beneath a great tree. That's it. Most simply bury the bones in the village's communal cemetery. After all that contemplation, they come back to where they started. Those people used to irritate me to no end when I was younger. I loathed their indecision and looked down on them for it. But as I got on in years, I came to understand some things. It's not so easy to overcome the death of someone close. That's why, when you lose someone, you need time for that very hesitation. I've certainly found I do. Haste will not ease my woes.
Even so...
That being said, this isn't your concern. You've already done more than enough for me. But it is my concern. We can take our time.
Fine.
We'll give it as much thought as you need.
Listen.
Are you certain? You truly are an oddball.
Then
Then might we take to the Gauntlet Runner again? This time, I'd like to see somewhere full of open space. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. We're gonna take a ride somewhere. Hmm. What's up? Maybe I'm just imagining things. What's the matter? Monsters nearby? What's wrong,
What
man?
happened?
No.
It looks just like a place my son loved.
My son.
I think it was around the time he finally started walking. Even when he stumbled and fell, he always leapt right back up, all smiles. He would chase bugs through grass far taller than him, laughing even when he fell, bringing me flowers and pebbles clutched tight in his little fist. Ah, even now, it is as he might burst out of the grass at any moment, beaming and covered in burns. But I know it's just an empty fantasy. You okay? I know it's difficult, man. Oof. Is this the place you want to lay him to rest? Apologies. I didn't mean for you to see me like that. But yes, this could be a fine place for him to stay. The silence is peaceful. The wind is gentle. It feels a place wholly apart from the nightmare of our world. I'm sure my son would love it too. He always loved to run, with the wind in his face.
But
And yet, something bother you? Want to keep looking? What's up, man?
the truth is,
I just have one thing holding me back. You don't want to let go of him, do you? That sweet smell on the wind. It reminds me of a faraway hill. The hill where my hometown lies. You just remembered it?
What?
You're just now remembering about your hometown?
no.
It occurred to me, yes, but I've not visited it even once since I left. I sincerely doubt they'd welcome me back.
Oh,
A wind blows in my home, sweeter than any I've known. Well, why don't we visit?
Let's go.
Let's go and see.
but
No, you are right. I cannot let my foundering deprive my boy of his proper place.
I'm in your debt.
Walking this ground with you, I find myself determined to return home again. It feels like something I'd never have realized alone. I'm grateful our paths have crossed. I can sense Hayasume's extraordinary resolve and the depths of his gratitude. And the fact that he's about to give me his adept. Keeper of the thief's virtues. Yes.
New power.
Show me that adept.
I must come to a
The
decision.
party can now study the assassin. Oh, goodness me. You can now study the assassin in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you. Thank you for putting up with my indecisiveness, at least. Let's head to my village another day. Call upon me when you can spare the time.
Homeward, then.
For today, let's rejoin our comrades. Dang! 2,500 big ones! See, this is why you always try and answer the good stuff, because you never know. You want those good answers. Okay. Nobody at night, still. Like, Brigitta's the only one I theoretically could hang out with, and I need enough courage to do so. But at the same time, I get a lot of courage just from doing side quests.
It's time.
We're finally leaving this place tomorrow.
That's right, this is the last hangout I get. You know what? Screw it, let's take courage anyway.
Say that.
I want to see how this goes. We meet again! Fancy a drop? Raise your courage a little more. I've prepared an extra special rope. You're gonna... I better raise my courage. Am I gonna chicken shit out again? Really hope not. Come on, me. Make that jump.
Here we go again. Are you sure about this? I can tell by the look on your face. You're committed to doing this, so I won't try to talk you out of it.
Here we go. But I misjudged the length of the board.
Whee!
Splat.
Did you really jump on the board? Who would have thought that the jump itself would be the least of your problems?
Well, that was interesting. I still get the courage at least, which is nice. Close. Almost to 3. Then we can talk to Brigitta again. Oh.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance.
Ah, good old Bolton.
So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted.
Oof, bad, Bolton, bad.
We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
Of course it is. You really think the church was gonna play fair?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martyra. They might not even come out of it with a head.
Oh, we'll have a head. I'm just gonna bring the giant demon baby with us.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing.
Yep.
Bound to have His Eminence Forden grinding his teeth, that. For now, let's enjoy the show!
By the way, should you guys invent big screens and jumbotrons, or how are you gonna get the knowledge of what's going on in the other town? I'm curious. Considering this culture uses carrier pigeons.
Right, everyone. Farewell said, particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceana with pride in our hearts.
And a giant human strapped to the back of the runner.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Ooh, really?
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. About time I got some sleep.
Sleep? Who's got time for sleep? I got stats to raise.
Mate, why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
Of course he talks in his sleep.
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
Things like these.
The hell are you gonna try and sleep anyway, man? Next is Port BRILEHAVEN, the capital of the Principality of Oceana. If we punch south out to Martyra, we'll make it in, I'd say 3 nights, 4 days or so. Huh, that's a bit of a haul. Oh! And our friends along the way, I saw her. Wow, so that's Port BRILEHAVEN. And away we go. What sort of place is Port BRILEHAVEN exactly? 'Tis a large city of prosperous commerce, due in no small part to its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of people will pour in for the exhibition. All the people delayed by the landslide might still be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Nereus? Why, I never! Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next stop, Port BRILEHAVEN, capital of Oceana. I mean, apart from all the pit stops we have to make at night. 3 days until we reach BRILEHAVEN. Alright, what do I do in the meantime? Anyone actually want to hang out? No, of course not. Do all the usual stuff. Hit the toilet up, see if I get any free stats.
Right.
Nope.
Well then.
I need to stay hygienic to help facilitate living as a group. Bathe! for 100 experience. Thank you. Check for free ingredients. Ooh. I have 2 invincible noodles, so I haven't made any of those. Interesting. Let's make some critical meatballs. Oh dear God, Hulkenberg's teaching us how to cook? This ought to be funny.
I have considered this topic for quite a while. Is it not true that meat tastes better when consumed by the mouthful, rather than via tiny, polite little bites? It is my preferred method, as you can luxuriate to in its full texture whilst increasing one's jaw strength. The logic behind cutting meat into small pieces eludes me. I prefer only the most restrained application of seasoning as well. 'Tis best to let the ingredients' natural flavors thrive. If animals must forfeit their lives to sate our hunger, then the least we can do is honor them is to taste the full glory of their sacrifice.
Sure. I started preparing food with Hulkenberg, making sure to follow her minimalist methods with the ingredients.
We chose prime ingredients on this day. I dare say this meal will be quite exquisite when it is complete.
Why is it squishing like that when you're cutting, Hulkenberg? My character's like very concerned here.
A pleasing aroma, is it not? That indescribable acridity belies the dish's depths.
She's burning the meat, isn't she? It's novel and unique. I never tasted anything like this, and I may never again because I'm just about to throw up.
The critical meatballs are complete. An enchanting aroma, is it not?
Sure, let's call it that. And thankfully I can do that without eating up time. Now, what to actually do with my day? Oh right, read book. There are more books now. Perhaps Heisme has added some to the collection. Ooh, Bygone Days. Well, let me finish New World Travel Diary here. I'm almost done with it.
He continued to traipse through the raging sandstorm. At last he came upon a cave, the entrance gaping like the maws of a beast. The walls of the cave were translucent, revealing the inside to be a gigantic, intricately winding labyrinth, fantastical and akin to a mirage.
Oh, yeah?
A giant cave with glass walls in the desert? That sounds otherworldly, but also strangely familiar. Well, whatever. What's it sound like to you?
Sounds pretty. Sounds dangerous. Sounds safe. Sounds dangerous to me. Sounds like the inside of the giant worm.
Right. Our feet would get shredded up in there. I mean, your feet would be. Wouldn't be a problem for me since I can fly and all. But we wouldn't be able to go together.
Gallica seems a little disappointed, but I feel like envisioning the scene together has improved my imagination somewhat. Nope. God dang, we need more.
I know this new world is just fictional, but I'd want to visit it if it were a real place.
And with that, the book should be done. Yep.
All right.
4 more for the imagination. Damn, I'm gonna need a lot more imagination to get to 3. Camp time. Hey, have you heard? There's a bath cask on the back deck now. I've heard enough whining about not being able to bathe, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt it would shake too much to use while traveling, but it should be lovely to enjoy a soak when we've stopped.
Speaking of,
I've heard that in certain regions, fruits and grasses are added into bathwater to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Should you encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase.
I do happily have some of those. Thanks to Nurse, you can now use the bath cask on the back deck. Not only can you acquire a mag by using it, but you can add various bath salts to improve your stats.
The breeze feels nice.
3 more days on the road, so it's a mag generator, huh?
I can tell you're feeling stronger these days, but it's still too dangerous to go outside at night.
Aw. Pooey. But I'll take the Dream Eater Moth for my troubles, and I suppose it's time to go get some imagination.
Well met. I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I've no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit?
Sure, I'll hone my imagination. Need to keep cranking these stats out when I can.
I was very taken with the sandworm dish. It is incredible that pairing the unique ingredients of Martira with Port City spices could result in something so divine. When 2 dissimilar things that would never meet cross paths, an unexpected synergy can occur. Put that way, could not the same be said of our powers?
That's a good example. I like that one.
Got it.
And a free mag!
I knew you'd understand, as only one who has eaten of the same sandworm dish could.
Please don't bring up the sandworm anymore, ma'am.
You know how sometimes, when the powers within us resonate together, they can erupt into a move we've never have conceived of prior? Perhaps the interweaving of these various diverse powers is what we'd call a miracle.
Hail!
The hero kings of yore fought alone and were ultimately beaten. I feel the possibilities available to us as we fight together far outstrips theirs. Choosing to engage with the unknown when you encounter it can bring about the power to change the world. Now I'm really looking forward to the next city.
As am I. I'll take my imagination too. 4 points. 3! I'm a visionary.
Imagination.
Thank you.
Why, that's...
Our first stat to 3.
It's getting late, but not unimaginably so. What say you? Shall we stay up a while longer?
That reminds me.
We'll arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Heisme, you've erected a tent up above, haven't you? Do take care that you don't get carried off by the wind.
I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart, though I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of,
Worst case scenario, you've got wings. You could just fly back to us, no?
My young friend, where did you hear you geef are capable of flight? I hate to disappoint, but they're rather more for gliding. So we have 2 different tribes with wings and neither of them can fly. Kind of disappointed in all honesty. Alright. I want to see what this new book has for me. Alright, let's see this Bygone Days book. The methodically precise handwriting leads me to believe this is Heisme's. It appears to be a record of his life with his son. I haven't started reading it yet.
Oh, Heisme left it here. I think that means it's okay to read it.
It gives me tolerance. Sweet. We'll take it.
Though sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. He writes of the day his son took his first steps, the first words his son spoke, the time his son nearly ripped his ears off climbing all over him. Of worrying about his son not eating his vegetables, of his son refusing to stop crying at night, of being so exhausted he'd fall asleep in places without realizing it. I see. Being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy.
A warmth that rises inside of me. I feel like my tolerance has improved. By not an insignificant amount. Though I'm gonna need more than that.
There's still more left to read in this book. I'll pick it up from here next time.
Neurus speaking.
This is Neurus. I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop here.
The city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magma crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled BRILEHAVEN. However, the promise of strong magma drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remained.
Ah, sad.
And with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seemed to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
It's a ghost mine! And probably another picture we can give to Maria later. Oh my god. This is a wild looking place.
Tis a truly harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals.
Simply coming here is enough to wound the soul. A chill settles into my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. Ooh. Oh no. This isn't Strollstown, is it? It's just reminding him of it. Something wrong, lad? Did the gauntlet runner get the best of your stomach again?
No, sorry. I was just reminded of something unpleasant.
You okay, man?
Let's head back.
Yeah, let's be okay.
Right.
Yeah, sorry to cause you any concern, just bad memories. I know what destroyed this village. I've no doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Indeed, the scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war. Right. I don't know if the magma crystals are what attracted the humans here, or if the attack caused them, but my hometown will eventually...
Stroll. I'll make no assumptions about what runs through your mind, but I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives within.
That's why.
Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
I feel like coming here face to face with the cruel decline in the village has deepened my wisdom in its own weird way. I mean, I'm taking free wisdom. I'll take it.
My stomach sends notice that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back? So I guess Norris can read the room when he wants to, huh?
So,
let's put this place behind us.
Aw, no sketch?
By the by, I made another drawing. This picture will bring viewers no joy, but it is an important sight to document nonetheless.
One for Maria. I'll take the drawing with me to ensure I never forget what happened to here. The day after tomorrow we'll be in a real maritime city.
I bet we'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us.
Indeedy. Ooh. Let's continue to work on imagination, because I keep timing these.
Hello there. I've got altogether too much time on my hands. What say we take a little rest and talk a moment? No trace of enemies around here by my eyes. Peaceful for now, which means we get to have a little break.
I need to get my voices straight here. More imagination with Haizme this time.
Good grief.
Goodness, time to bid farewell to Matira, isn't it? I can't help but feel a connection to that place. The village from which I originally hail is not far from Matira. The air there agrees with my skin more than Grand Trad's. It's nice and quiet there, yes, I like that. Yes, on this subject in particular, we are in full agreement. Speaking of which, where is your hometown? I've heard before that you received this mission from the hidden village where His Highness the Prince resides. Right, my apologies. I didn't mean to ask with such carelessness. Your tribe faces even harsher prejudice than the Ujief. I'll not pry if you'd rather not discuss it. There are none alive who wouldn't want to forget certain aspects of their past, myself included. But if that is truly the case, then perhaps it is not one's past that defines their character, but what they do in the present and the future. If we were to all face the future together, then perhaps someday we could find ourselves living in a world resembling the one from that novel you carry. I felt my imagination grow as Haizme and I discussed the challenges still ahead of us. I mean, I'm already at a 3. I gotta start getting... Courage is almost a 3, Wisdom's almost a 3, Tolerance needs some work, and Eloquence definitely needs some work. I'm glad to have such an opportunity to converse. If a good night's rest evades you, then I will keep you company in its stead. Haizme and I talked for a while.
The salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach BRILEHAVEN by tomorrow. Seawater? I thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assumed that's what it was. Either that or somebody was really taking too long in the shower.
And so we put the forest behind us at long last. That must mean we've already ventured beyond where the cliff collapsed, bearing passage.
I see.
'Twould seem it was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, Naras, do remember that we are relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way.
Alright, tomorrow we should be able to see the ocean.
Naras said the waters around BRILEHAVEN are kind of strange. I'm curious what he meant by that.
As am I. Alright. I could play a game with Hulkenberg if I wanted to work on wisdom, but I need to work on tolerance right now. Finish my book. Though sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. This entry describes Haizme and his son running through fields together on a beautiful sunny day. I can almost hear their carefree cries of laughter. At one point, Haizme loses sight of his son, only to find he'd climbed a tall tree. Haizme is mortified, until the boy nimbly jumps down just as his father would have.
I see. Being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy.
There we are.
Right.
4 more pips of tolerance, s'il vous plaît. There's still more to read. I'll pick up from here next time.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Enemies coming our way! Oh, so I thought. Looks like it's that Missy's Gauntlet runner coming for us this time.
Hey!
Hey, you lot! Get on the Gauntlet runner over there! You're not becoming king on my watch! I've got a shot fuse, you know! And that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom! So the young miss says. I'm hoping you lot are willing to act.
Of course, now she's done it. Come on. We'll deal with her.
Wait, they're coming on board at the other end? Well, now we have to accept their challenge.
You want another fight, miss?
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
Ay.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got?
Us!
I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
You know you could join our party. We don't have a Parapus yet.
Just leave this to me. As moths to a flame.
Woo! Nice little 600 to start with.
Stronger. It's so heavy.
Now accept your fate.
Alright, well, let's start with the Tarunda. Knock down her attack power here.
I will fight with. Let's go.
Actually, interesting. Can I see what you're weak to?
Looks like we can't brute force through this
Nope.
one.
I won't hold back. Light.
Neutral.
Ready to lose?
I'll cut you down.
That's nothing.
Let justice prevail. I crush you.
You'll feel this one.
Whoa! That didn't do much. Ah, and she defends down to me.
They brought your defenses down.
Erupt!
That's nothing. No chance to give up.
You know what? I don't have any other fights. Let's steal some mag from her.
Sorry.
1,000 mag from her.
No holding back. No, not this.
You know what?
All yours.
Let's pass so Hulkenberg can get one of these big bombs in.
Together.
Give her a defense down.
Behold my power.
Why are you so strong, damn you? But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped. This is a joke.
Hmm? Oh, she healed. And missed.
Fancy footwork stroll.
Oh, power of kings. Magla gather.
Coin Vitus power. Flare.
Captain, they brought your defenses down.
Warrior. Hack and slash. They die hard. Oh, power of heroes. As the point of a sword. Worthy for.
Not quite enough, but damn close.
This is a joke.
That meditation just does not give you enough health, ma'am. Oh!
Is that all?
Oh! I have a weakness to strike. Right.
Erupt! Formidable indeed.
Let's merge it.
Might as well steal some more mag off of you. Don't worry. I'll put it to good use. Oh god, the crit finish!
No. Why? Why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
Ah, man, it was a nice try. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Woo! Some Leaves of Light and some XP for me. Yes, keep mashing that magic. Look at that. We're under 300 now.
I've lost.
Damn it, I lost again! If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me. But that power of yours is really something. But don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now, you got that?
Sure. Katharina, cheer up. Eh?
Yeah?
I saw you runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say.
You're a Dykus? Who do you think I am, exactly?
Pardon me. I know perfectly well you're the great Katharina Gran. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you. Oh?
Oh.
Are all these people migrating to find work? Even though it might kill them in the end?
What other option do Parapus like them have? It might be dangerous, but you've got to break some eggs to make an omelet.
Eudoragus, wait. Take this and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Take what? Oh, money?
Hey.
Good news, you lot! Katharina's made a generous donation! Oh, thank you. Now we can eat for once.
Listen to me!
Listen, everyone! I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. If you can hold out just a little longer, I swear, I'm gonna set things right for us.
Well then.
Oh, now there we are. We believe in you, Katsura!
I earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. It's a small price to pay for helping out my people, but it'll last them, what, a few weeks at most? And they'll be heading out to find work again in no time. I just can't fathom dying to earn a living, and the fat cats are all too happy when the parapets take them up on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first thing I'm gonna do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They squeezed us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back.
Will that work? Is money really the answer? Would that really work, ma'am? I can't help but wonder if that would solve anything.
Honestly, I've no idea.
But
Even now, tons of those people aren't gonna survive. And I can't tell people who aren't eating today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. I was just lucky, you know? I had the strength to push through and survive. The truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
that's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. It'll stay as rotten as it is. As so many say there's nothing to be done, but they only say that because the Parapists are right where they want them, beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the Parapists start doing well for themselves. That would shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. They like this twisted world just as it is.
Yeah. Little, tongue twister. Let's change things. Everyone's like that. Let's save them too. Yeah, let's change things together, Katrina. Let's change things ourselves.
Oh, that's exactly what I plan on doing, Zeta. And with anyone able to take the throne, now's the time to do it. Which means I can't just hand it over to you either.
Thanks.
Oh, much obliged, Zeta. We may be enemies, but I like having these little talks. I'm not as powerful as I need to be, but still, I reached out to the recruitment center, and we should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. Go check on it. We gotta keep taking these monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together.
Ah, yes. Oh, all right, I'm gonna get her adept here. The brawler.
No.
Give me my new archetype.
I'm not letting anyone die.
The party can now study the pugilist and fattens the purse of bounty rewards at each city's recruitment center. Nice. Too bad nobody's using brawler right now, but that's okay. You can now study the pugilist at academia. Try seeing what new powers await you. Recruitment center bounties have increased.
Ha! Next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure. So don't go dying on me, okay?
Nice. All right, we'll be arriving tomorrow. More imagination and another dream beater moth. Thank you.
Ah, well met. I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am yet again?
Yes. Continue to hone the imagination. Actually, is there anyone else I can talk to? Hold on.
All right then.
Like, don't get me wrong, I like imagination as much as anybody, but is there anyone else I can actually talk to is the real $2 question. Imagination, I could read the book again. Or imagination. I guess it's imagination then. Ah, there's Leon. I was gonna say, we haven't talked to Leon yet for this. Hey, are you looking for something to do? My weapons are as sharp as they're gonna get, and I'm not up to much. Can I keep you company for a while? Yes, more imagination, this time with Stroll.
That reminds me.
First Hulkenberg, now Heismay. Having more reliable comrades at your side never hurts, but it's too early to celebrate, considering it's Louis that we're up against. As much as I hate to say it, there's no denying he's still the strongest mage out there. His curse was unstoppable. We can beat him. We're stronger than he is.
You.
Our power is certainly fearsome, but we shouldn't underestimate his either. Remember that human corpse at the cathedral? They say he defeated it all by himself. Not to mention we don't have royal magic to contend with. Or we do have royal magic to contend with. To put it bluntly, we don't stand a chance in a frontal assault.
Oi.
Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm only pointing out how difficult it would be for us as we are now. If we pooled our powers, we may be able to surpass him. Nothing is impossible. That's what I've come to believe since I met you, since you awakened to your first power. Stroll and I talked about things to come. I feel like my imagination has increased.
All right.
Quite a bit. Jeez. Push on, push on. Is it that time already? It's not that late. Don't worry, we'll just spend all night talking. I'm sleeping in today.
Hello, Mr. Captain. Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Oh, okay. Damn, I'm amazed I can sleep through all the stomping bopping.
BRILEHAVEN. It's been a while.
Well?
You've been before?
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
Probably the capital.
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
Oh, okay.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents, I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
Perfect.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
I really think we should have just strapped the human corpse to the back of the runner.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
No.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port BRILEHAVEN.
We've made it, finally!
Port BRILEHAVEN, capital of the Principality of Oceana, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, BRILEHAVEN is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors.
And a big arena in there.
From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the gauntlet runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
Newtown! Come on, I want to see it. Ooh, animated cutscene no less.
Wow! It's the ocean!
The hell is that?
Just look, there's water all the way to the horizon!
Not a bad looking place. Oh, who dat? Who day?
It's kind of like the capital, but totally different.
Yes. The City of Water, BRILEHAVEN.
It looks gorgeous. Whole new city for me to get lost in.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Yeah, sure.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far.
And here comes us. Right? Yep.
Wow, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
That's the plan. Oh, goodness me. Look at those things.
Would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Hey, come on, we're supposed to be the one gunning for king here.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a Skyrunner, though.
No. I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with.
Oh, interesting.
If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
I mean, dude, we can teleport. I'm looking forward to it. I won't hold my breath. Yeah, not that interested. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
Jesus.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
Oh, hey, Gladell. Could have done without you.
If it isn't the walking headache.
Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it?
Nope.
He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Oh, don't you worry, buddy.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. 'Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
What about your head, huh? What'd you do? Just take a dog's head, huh?
And that was?
A pain in the ass.
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Fair enough. There, perfect.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
She should.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
'Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. And we must sample the local delights. They far better seafood than in the capital.
Hopefully it won't be sandworms again.
I can't wait.
God.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, Nearest, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
All right, let's go wander around town.
Really?
There we go.
Oh, we came all this way to a big city. I think we deserve a real inn.
This is a joy.
What do we got around town? Not much from the looks of it. I do see a magic shop though.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Oh, hold on. Memorandum just got an update.
What now?
Quite a few updates. Skyrunner. Some gauntlet runners are capable of more than land travel and can function as watercraft, which coined the colloquial term sea runner. Yet in recent years, a rare few have even proven capable of flight, and the term skyrunner also came into use. However, those that do fly are really only capable of floating for a very short period to get over particularly steep terrain. Louis Clendaris is the first true skyrunner capable of sustained and controlled flight. However, this is only achieved through magma propulsion at constant dangerously high output, with high risk of volatile reaction. Additionally, the Carandius is only capable of aerotastic hovering, rather than naturally powered flight. In contrast, the dream Nuras aims to realize is something unprecedented and revolutionary: mechanical flight, not through magic lift, but on true wings, relying on airfoils and aerodynamics as birds do. History. Oh, we got a bunch here. The abandoned tomb. A tomb close by Martira. In days when Martira was a major stopping point en route from Grand Trad to Oceana, the presiding noble family was at the height of their prosperity, and so ordered the building of a grand crypt befitting their status. However, Martira gradually declined in influence, and the noble's descendants passed into obscurity. The long-abandoned tomb is now a den of monsters. Yep. The city ruins. A ruin north of BRILEHAVEN. Once a flourishing settlement of migrant workers come to mine the vast veins of Mogla crystals nearby. However, dense as the Mogla was, it soon attracted monsters and humans to the area. The workers fled for their lives, leaving the city an empty and ragged husk. There are occasional hopefuls who still risk expeditions to mine the crystal, but it is never long before they return home, empty-handed and shaking. And BRILEHAVEN herself, the capital of the Principality of Oceana and the kingdom's largest port, home to Oceana's famed navy, the most powerful maritime force in the kingdom. Known for being a bustling trade hub and having a free, broad-minded atmosphere, of particular note is its seaside coliseum, a major source of local entertainment, and a cultural touchstone. It's believed that there are substantial magma deposits on the ocean floor near the shoreline, the effects of which have distorted nearby terrain to the point that it seems to defy the laws of nature. However, as the sea is deep and excavating seafloor crystals remains a practical near impossibility, the natural wonder is mostly regarded as a tourist destination, full of tantalizing prizes that lie just out of reach. And new peoples. Come on. Alonso Caraculus, a young Nydia man whose words never lack some sort of deception. Adept in both gathering information and deceiving others with it for personal gain, his victims tend to be the unscrupulously wealthy and influential. He's always aloof and never allows others to know what he is thinking, but he has a soft spot for his mother, the only family he has. He's a mama's boy. Ooh, shopping. A Yuji shopkeeper? You don't sell anything else?
Hey.
Just medicinal herbs? Sounds fishy, yeah.
If you ain't buying, don't go complaining.
Seems as though there's some sort of secret to this store. Interesting. Alright, let's just go where the story wants us to go for the time being. Which for some reason is the port? What the nugget? Oh, Mustari candidate, okay.
Need a ride?
Anywhere you want to go, I'll take you to the far bank. Let's go to the inn district. That's cool. I have to use a ferry to get around.
Alright then.
3 inns? Why are there 3 inns and why do I have to go to all of them? Oh. The fucking king's here! Oh no, we can just see him from here.
You really can see the king's face from here, huh? I'd realized 'twas slowly moving, but its coming to BRILEHAVEN was beyond my expectations. I wonder why it came.
Yes.
I do suspect it keeps a watchful eye on the top candidates. It's evident that we're being observed, as we've seen from the coronation rock. Well, maybe that's actually for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the kingdom's future.
Okay then.
Anyway, we better get to finding an inn we can stay at.
Oh, let me guess. All 3 of the first inns are all gonna be taken, and then we'll just have to go to the other one. Where are we going here? Oh, this is just Loveless. Said it's already full, and the one calling itself the Come One, Come All Inn. Some joke, eh? That's gonna be an issue. Is there anywhere else to stay? There's 2 other inns nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with either option. On the other side of the fountain is the Golden Coral, where nobility wankers like Fulden stay. A Parapus or an Elder stay in there? Fact bloody chance. And there's an inn past the Golden Coral, but that one's twice as pricey. Rumors say that's where you'll find Louis, naturally. Probably bought out the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew.
I guess.
You think so? Guess we better avoid that one then.
Not that we could afford it to begin with. As for the other options go, there's the Spider's Den over by the tavern. There's a dodgy-looking Yuji standing up front, smiling all creepy-like. Puts me right off staying there, so I'll pass. Besides, who needs an inn where there's a tavern? From this day on, I claim it as my castle.
Huh? I doubt we'll get this much sleep in a tavern. I wasn't sure anyway. Not that this Spider's Den sounds much better.
Interesting.
Unstinking.
Ah.
Hey there!
I saw you and Matilda, didn't I? Another participant in the tournament, right? Were you planning to stay at this inn? Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left. Because of the exhibition, everywhere's full up. And after I told myself I was going to make sure to stay somewhere nice this time too.
I see.
Oh, that's so. If this place is no good, we'll have to look for somewhere else. Oh, but wait, that gondola of yours, the one you had parked in the middle of Matira. Hey, come on, what sort of technology does it use? Let me in on it too.
It's a secret. I don't really know. Who are you again? It's a secret, madame.
Oh, stingy. And here I was going to tell Dad all about it. Oh, just so you know, I'm participating too. I've got a real gauntlet run of my own and everything. That means if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force.
Oh, lovely. And this must be the, yeah.
What is it you require?
You there. You have a look about you like you're one of my supporters, are you? No. Who are you again? You truly haven't heard of me? Oh, I am shocked. And yet how lucky you are to be granted the privilege of my exquisite form for the first time.
Yeah.
Beauty is all is my creed. And more than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? And whichever inn I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yes, like this golden coral pavilion. Alas, I doubt you have been blessed with wealth enough to enjoy a room in such a lavish place as this.
This guy's a jerk! I wouldn't want to stay at an inn full of people like him anyway. Unfortunately, all the other decent inns seems to be full, so we've only got one choice left. I really don't want to. But should we check out this spider's den we heard about from Lovelace earlier?
Yeah, I kind of figured that's how this was gonna go. Considering I could see 4 inns on the minimap, 3 of them were originally highlighted, and now the last one is. The fact that it's got a huge Eef in front. I wonder if Heisme will actually be willing to help out here. Oh, on the hunt for lodging, are we? I won't refuse service to anyone, and my rooms are affordable to all. Criminals? Persecuted tribes? Oh no, I wouldn't dream of turning business away.
Enjoy your stay.
Feel free to have a look at the accommodations. We can discuss payments afterwards.
Kind of freaky.
This place really seems shady, but we might as well look at the room.
Oh dear. This is just gonna be a giant trap, isn't it?
Well,
oh my god.
Should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
Dude, just stay on the runner.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Oof.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Pretty sure it was the size of the whole of you there, Gallica.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Oh my god. Is Heisme scared of insects?
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut.
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Hopefully.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she would join us?
We have to trust her.
I did the thing again. It's alright, I would have picked that anyway, most likely.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the dais. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
I thought we canceled that bounty.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Sounds good. Man, I need to find a stop spot. This is running long.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
Sounds good. We're gonna get teleported there, or am I gonna have a chance to walk around town at night? Nope. The hell?
What are we without beauty?
Oh, this asshole
what
again.
What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
You know, I could go join in. I'm a candidate too, technically. Could use the eloquence.
with all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
Yeah, but then you would immediately have to give up the crown because you fugly.
I love you, Lord Milo! I love you forever!
Soprano-voiced woman, seriously?
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head.
Oh, crap.
Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command.
Okay, I am gonna be glad when we run into this asshole in a gauntlet runner and we get to put him in his place.
Hear, hear! For Rousant pride!
Dude, you're not a Rousant! Look at your ears!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men. We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open. Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter. We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health.
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Yep.
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Ford.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Hey, the old king had a good idea. What can we say?
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
No, I don't think you are.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
Aw, but I wanted to get some eloquence for arguing. Dang it. Oh yeah, like it's so much better in here. It's a zoo. Got Loveless over here, we got Not the Trickster.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
My God, man.
Woo! Next round's on Loveless.
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Oh. Interesting. Could Gladel be getting ready to turn against Louis and work for himself? Can you have a quiet table?
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Yes.
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be had a look in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
No, but they stink. Oof, I can smell that from here.
Wow, There are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
Wow, really?
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Oh my gosh. Are you gonna actually make me fish? Oh my goodness, they are. Oh, I got me a big one. Ooh, what the fuck is that? I caught some weird, creepy creature. What is this?
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die.
By all means, let us try it.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think the restaurant would stock it if they couldn't serve it, but goddamn, does it have to be twitching? It's still fucking twitching.
Did she even look at it?
Nope.
Why, tis delicious.
Oh my god, Hulkenberg and the Iron Stomach here.
The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
Oh god, they didn't pick the bones out either.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
Mustn't be picky. It's a delicacy. At least we'll die together.
At least we'll die together. Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right. The noble thing to do is see it through.
God.
Oh, it's rather slimy for my liking.
God damn.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
Tis fine enough without, I say.
God damn it.
You need way higher standards, lady.
She has no taste buds left. That's all there is to it. That has to be all there is to it, because Hulkenberg can eat anything.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament.
Yes?
Maybe you remember me.
I do remember you.
Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martyra, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
I had to do something. How'd you hear about it? We're trying to eat here. How'd you hear about it?
How did you hear about all this?
It's a crier's business to hear things. So, do you have a head ready?
Hopefully, assuming she shows up.
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party.
Well, that's a good thing, dude.
I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, all right?
All right. God, this is gonna be a long video. I apologize.
That cry is an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Huh?
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums, but his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Oh dear. I'm starting to like you too, so don't go and screw me over here, Bolton. Or Batlin.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Joanna and Barton should reach the city by morning. And I imagine they will aim to find us in our Gauntlet Runner. Nuris ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head to the Gauntlet Runner.
We should indeed, but I am more than ready to stop for the day. If you have enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more fantastical racism. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.